Hey y'all, it's Tuesday, and on my video from last week, CI left a comment that said, next week's video, how to say tampon in Latin. And I would love to tell you all how to say tampon in Latin, except I can't because nobody actually knows, because history was written by men, and men didn't feel like writing down how to say tampon in Latin. This knowledge is forever lost to history. But we do know that they were super superstitious about periods, as like all ancient cultures were. Yeah. Pliny the Elder wrote that women can blunt swords with just a look when they are menstruating. But you know what I do know a lot about is that those birth control methods and abortion methods in the 1800s, though. Why do I know this? Well, friends, in AP Euro last year, I learned a good many things, including how to get a 3 while writing half an essay. But anyway, um, we had question sheets, and each person was responsible for a question, and I always got number 3, and number 3 on one seminar happened to be something about birth control and abortion in the 1800s. The question sheet was called Social Change in the Face of the Industrial Revolution. So I actually pulled up the shared Google Doc where we put all our answers, and I'm gonna like skim my answer and tell you the exciting bits. It's actually pretty interesting. So, the most common methods of birth control in the 19th century, mechanical means, such as these: withdrawal by the male, melting suppositories designed to form an impenetrable coating over the cervix, diaphragms, caps, or other things inserted into the vagina over the cervix and withdrawn after intercourse, spraying water after intercourse in order to drive out or kill sperm. Condoms. Oh, they had condoms made out of leather. I'm like, how would that stay on? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick note. Most of these things did not work at all. I mean, we all know pulling out doesn't work, but, yeah. Dangerous potions and pills. Dangerous to, I put dangerous twice, to the mother and fetus. Well, yeah, I mean, you'd hope it's dangerous to the fetus. That's what birth control and abortion does. Rhythm methods. Calculating the woman's fertile period and abstaining during that period. That was super interesting because they thought that women were most fertile while they were bleeding, so that's when you shouldn't have sex. But in actuality, modern science has proved that when you are bleeding is when you are least fertile. So, they were having sex at the wrong time. What else we got? Abortion. Controversial and largely immoral, but still common. Estimated that 1 out of 30 pregnancies were aborted in the 1840s. Surgery, poisons, home remedies from plants and herbs, mechanical means such as striking the women's abdomen repeatedly. That's sad. I don't think that would work though. Isn't there like some protective something something so the baby doesn't get smushed if you fall down? I don't know. I haven't been pregnant. By the mid-19th century, attitudes about birth control were changing. Suffragists campaigned for voluntary motherhood in the 1870s, but they advocated celibacy and abstinence rather than mechanical means or abortion. Those darn suffragists not advocating for women's rights the right way. The birth control pills successfully controlled pregnancy and birth in the mid-20th century, but we don't care about that. We care about the 19th century because that's where it's at. Midwives. Yeah, that's really it. The unfortunate thing is that I wasn't in class that day because I was on a trip with the robotics team, I think. And, like, oh wait, no, I was with theater. But I didn't get to see everybody's reaction. Okay, there's this one kid in my class, and he's like super conservative with these kinds of things, and I was waiting to see his reaction, but no, I was gone that day. So somebody else read it, apparently. Apparently nobody wanted to read it. But I went in detail, that's what they wanted. So yeah, I hope you learned a thing or two about a thing or two, and Lacey, I'll see you tomorrow.